yet. Yes, we're recording. Yeah, I'm back here once again. Gonna give you a little update on my health again. Last time you heard from me, I said I was going to the ER, which was last Tuesday, July the 3rd, which I went, which is now Sunday, July the 8th. Well, I get to the ER. I had my shoes on, and they I couldn't even tie them up, so I had to keep them halfway unlaced just to get my foot to fit in the damn things. To get in the cab, the cab, to go to the hospital. Well, I get to the hospital, bad feet and all, depressed and all, all the screwed up medication they've had me on. Well, I get up there and I explain what's going on with my feet. I blame the medication. I blame Advantage Behavioral, and I said I need help with both. I said, but I refuse to talk to anybody from Advantage. I'm not going back to Advantage. I said, you need to get me a psychiatrist in here, a psychologist from somewhere else, because I am not fooling with Advantage no more, because they ain't doing nothing but trying to kill me. Basically that's what I said. And that woman told me to keep my mouth shut. So they didn't want to hear about it. That's what I talk about in the back. That they wasn't concerned about my problems with Advantage. They just wanted to know why I was there. Well, I just told them why I was there and how I felt. Yeah, so she kind of got a little snappy with me. Kind of hit my left nerve a little bit. But I calmed myself down. I did. And I went over there and sat down. Finally, 45 minutes later, an intern comes up, says, come with me. So we go in this little room and takes my blood pressure, my temperature, puts an armband on me and weighs me and says go back out there and wait. Well, when I got out there, the other people, like two people that's ahead of me was already in the back, had made it past the intern. He had done come got them. Well, there's two others. They got back there about an hour later. I'm still waiting. And all four of them got discharged by 11 o'clock when I got there at 8 o'clock, and they still ain't come got my ass. So you damn right. And I saw that fourth person leave that was ahead of me, right ahead of me. Since I got there at 8 o'clock, I went and raised some hell. I'm like, what's going on? So I've been here 3 hours. I said, I need to be seen. Why? The other four ahead of me's gone. Well, we got more people important ahead of you with more concerns than you have. You're not important enough right now to be seen. That same old bitch, 75-year-old wanky wank, Yankee yank, skank witch, Monroean typical style. We got our little system, we're going to tell you what's what. Because you ain't from here. We don't know you, so you ain't shit. Type of attitude. And I'm like, hey, my feet are swollen. My medications are screwed up. I'm messed up in the head right now. I'm depressed. My feet hurt. Can't even walk. And I'm not important enough to you. I'm not important enough. I said, you guys are fucked up. So I took a little walk over near the sliding doors. There's a little pole there, a little column there. I just stood there and looked at it, took a few breaths. I says to myself, I says, Scott, you better get your ass out of here. Because I was ready to go ballistic and get pretty crazy for being talked to that way. I'm not important. I'm not important. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Me. Bad feet and all. Suffering and all with depression. I'm not important. I can't fucking walk. And my feet are swollen to the point to what if they turn gangrene, I'm concerned about this shit. They don't give a damn. So I just walked up there, ripped my armband off. They had paperwork with stickers on it with my name on it. The intern gave me too. I had that in one hand, and I threw the paperwork at that bitch, and I threw the armband at that bitch. There's three of them, but I ain't for that old ass for sure. And I looked at all three of them. I said, y'all can go straight to hell. Bad feet and all, halfway tied shoes and all. I take a walk, storming without stopping now. McDonald's is at least 1 mile. Think about the feet I showed you in those shoes that I could barely get into. Walking like I was 20 years old again. I was so mad. And it was like almost 100 degrees outside at the time. That's one of them hot days. I'm just sweating like I just took a shower. And I did not stop till I got to McDonald's, sat down, ate me $1 hamburger, then called the cab lady, had her come get me. But I was fuming. But now, see, I still ain't got nothing accomplished. Nothing. Because them motherfuckers didn't want to help me. They didn't like that I talked about Advantage, because they're monopolized with Advantage. Because anytime you go out there with a mental problem, they send a counselor from Advantage to come talk to you. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to talk to nobody from Advantage. I'm not going back to Advantage. Because they've had me on like 8 different medications in 4 years. And not a damn one of them's worked. It's bloated me out here. Now my feet. I'm still fucked up in the head. Hearing things, seeing things, nightmares, demon dreams. When's it going to stop, people? When is it going to stop? I'm tired of feeling this way physically. I mean, I can't even take a shower hardly without reaching out back here to scrub my back and cramping up under my ribs and everywhere else. I cramp up if I move the wrong way anymore just because of this. It's crazy. I'm sick of it. Something's got to be done. I want to go to St. Mary's, or I want to go to Athens Regional. I've gave plenty of people rides at them fucking AA meetings when I used to go over there in Athens. They know who they are. One of them had a sister. She says, Scott, please take my brother to AA meeting. So I go get him. But she wouldn't get up off her fat ass, or her son, or his nephew, which is her son, which is about 35 years old. He didn't work. He had a car. His sister had a car. His uncle had a car. His niece had a car. But no. Guess who took him? I took him. I took him to try to save his life. He didn't stay sober. He wouldn't stay sober. That ain't the issue here, what I'm talking about. Is the issue was I went out of my way to try to help somebody save their life. Just because their own relatives didn't care to do it. Didn't care. I wasted all my time, all my gas, everything else on him to try to help him. And I helped them not have to take him. Then I asked them to come down here to get me in Monroe and offer them money, and they won't even respond back to me or answer the phone or answer my text. Then there's another one. I used to go get over there at Sunset. I know he's got a vehicle. I know. You think he's offered to do anything? No. That's what I'm saying. I get without a car. People don't give a shit about me. But when I had a car, not only these people, but all my life, somebody need to go somewhere, and I had enough gas in my car to get them there and back, I didn't worry about the gas. I help people. I mean, I just need to go 25 miles to get my feet checked, get my mental state checked, get back on the right meds checked. And they want a goddamn soul in this town of Monroe, Georgia, or over there in Athens where I used to live, lift one finger to come help me. Not one goddamn finger. And my feet are getting worse. The swelling's going all the way up to my shins now. You think anybody cares? I guess when I'm dead and gone, somebody might get the attention that I was trying to give to them. Maybe that'll get their attention. Because not a goddamn person wants to help me to get to Athens, where somebody's got some sense, where I got 2 different hospitals to deal with, instead of this fucked up bitch in Monroe that didn't want me there. I ain't going back to Monroe. I'll die before I go back to Monroe. Call an ambulance out here. I won't get in it. I am not going to Monroe. Because if I get out there again, that bitch talks to me that way again, I don't know what I might do. I don't know what I might do. I need a way to Athens. Hello. That's it.